God says, "It is an emergency, my precious child. Only 5 minutes remain." 5 archangels who have watched over you with a devotion so deep it stirs the heavens are pleading for you right now. They care for you with a love so fierce that even I see their longing to protect you every moment. These 5 archangels sent by my hand are at your side, begging you not to turn away, not to delay, not to dismiss this calling when your life is at the very edge of a turning point. Before you go further, I want you to comment "Amen" if you are listening to this voice, to open your heart and to let heaven know you are awake to what is happening right now. I am urging you to take this seriously, for the next moments are not ordinary. They are sacred, and you are chosen to receive what is unfolding. Do not doubt that this message reaches you with urgency, because there is a divine clock ticking that waits for no one. The 5 archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Jophiel, stand in the gap for you as I speak these words. They have seen your silent tears, your anxious thoughts, the moments you felt forsaken by the world. Even when darkness tried to surround you, my angels fought for you. They never rested, not even when you thought all hope was lost. They are the guardians I have assigned, their loyalty unbreakable, their faithfulness never ending. Now, they come together for this single moment, desperately urging you to pay attention, to choose trust, to hold on just a little longer. You are not forgotten, not overlooked, not insignificant to me. I have watched you grow from the very first breath, knowing every hair on your head, every secret cry you never uttered aloud. The enemy has tried countless times to convince you that your battles were meaningless, that your prayers disappeared into the void. But I have counted every tear, I have held your heart in my hand, and I have surrounded you with angels to stand between you and every scheme that was sent to destroy you. Even now, these 5 archangels are in position, ready to shield you if you simply accept the protection I am sending. If you believe this protection is for you, I ask you to comment 1111 to declare your faith and agreement. The power I possess is limitless. My presence surrounds you, even when you feel the weight of fear or uncertainty pressing against your spirit. Remember the stories of deliverance from the Bible, how I parted the seas, how I broke the chains from the captives, how I sent angels to walk through fire with those who trusted in my name. That same power is alive today. I am not a distant observer, but your Father, your defender, and your unshakable refuge. The 5 archangels are only the beginning of what I am orchestrating on your behalf. If you have ever wondered if you are worthy of miracles, let me tell you, you are more precious than gold to me. Right now, I need you to make a choice to stay, to listen, to surrender the urge to skip this moment. This is not an ordinary day, and the message you hear is not by accident. If you feel a stirring in your soul, a sense that something great and supernatural is on the horizon, that is my spirit moving within you. You have felt alone at times, surrounded by problems too great for human strength to solve. But my child, you were never alone. My blessings have been pursuing you, waiting for the moment your heart would open to receive what I have stored up for you. The enemy has tried to confuse your path, but my light breaks through every shadow. I know you feel weary, I know you have asked how much longer you must wait for your breakthrough, for your miracle, for your prayers to be answered. But what you do not see is how close you truly are. There is a spiritual war raging for your destiny, and the 5 archangels are standing on the front lines, defending the promises I made over your life. I have never forgotten a single promise, and I will never abandon my word. If you trust that my promises are for you, comment 222 to seal it with faith. This simple act is a declaration in the realm of the Spirit that you are aligned with heaven's agenda for your life. Pause now, take a breath, and listen closely to my voice. I am telling you, my power is bigger than every disappointment, every loss, every betrayal. My blessings are stronger than any curse sent against you. My presence is your greatest protection. I am the God who never slumbers, who never grows tired, who holds the universe in my hand and still has time to count every one of your fears. You are surrounded by a hedge of angelic protection that the enemy cannot cross unless you allow fear to open the door. But today, in these 5 minutes, I am closing every door to darkness and commanding my archangels to stand as sentinels around you. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is your moment to receive the breakthrough that seemed impossible. You have waited and prayed and fought battles that no one else saw. I saw. The archangels saw. Your faith has not gone unnoticed. Your loyalty to me, even when you did not understand why things happened the way they did, has been a fragrance in my presence. Now I ask, with all the love a Heavenly Father can express, stay until the end of this video if you are ready for a miracle. Like this video if you need a sign from heaven today, because your act of faith is the spark that sets your miracle in motion. I am not distant. I am right here, closer than your very breath. Let the world say what it wants about your future, but know that my word is final. Every time you were rejected, it was because I was preparing something higher. Every time you were left behind, it was because I was calling you ahead. The archangels have been sent as messengers and warriors, but today they are also witnesses. Witnesses to your pain, but more importantly, witnesses to the blessing I am about to pour out on your life. If you have ever doubted your worth or wondered if I truly love you, let this moment end your questions. My love for you is deeper than the ocean, wider than the skies, and it will never run dry. Listen to me now. The next few minutes are a window of destiny. Do not miss it. The 5 archangels, who have never left your side, are waiting for your answer. Will you let fear have the last word, or will you trust that my plans for you are good, filled with hope, filled with future, filled with miracles waiting to be revealed? If you are ready to step into the fullness of what I have for you, let your heart say yes, let your spirit believe, and let every word I have spoken be the foundation you stand on, no matter what storms may come. You are not alone. You are loved. You are divinely protected, and this is only the beginning of what I am about to do in your life. Every second that passes, heaven leans closer, waiting to see if you will trust what I am whispering into your heart. My child, there is nothing accidental about your presence here in this moment. The 5 archangels who stand around you are not merely guardians, they are messengers of destiny, bringing you news of restoration, hope, and unbreakable protection. The world may have tried to convince you that your struggles are unseen, that your prayers are ignored, but I am here to remind you that you are the object of my greatest affection. I have ordered the angels to shield your home, your mind, your family, and your spirit from every harm that tries to break through. I know how many nights you have lain awake, questioning if the pain would ever end. You have felt battles in your spirit, confusion in your thoughts, heaviness in your soul. But my child, each tear you shed watered the seeds of blessing I have already planted. The 5 archangels are fighting on your behalf, in realms you cannot see. Even when the darkness seemed endless, their swords of light were drawn for you. If you are choosing to believe for breakthrough, I invite you to comment 333 to declare your faith as strong and unwavering. Look at how the stories in my word unfold. Remember Daniel, who stood in the lion's den, surrounded by threats and danger. Yet the angels closed the mouths of the lions because Daniel trusted in me. I am the same God today, unchanged by time, unshaken by human limitation. The archangels I have sent to your side are greater than every force set against you. They are not here to watch you fail, but to lift you up, to defend you in spiritual battle, and to whisper truth into your weary heart. I do not want you to just survive. I want you to rise, to thrive, to experience the overflow of my miracles. Your journey has been difficult, but not in vain. I saw you choosing kindness when others gave you cruelty. I saw you forgiving when you could have held a grudge. I saw you persevering, not because life was easy, but because you hoped that somewhere I was watching. And you were right. I never looked away. My angels have walked beside you, weeping when you wept, rejoicing when you rejoiced. There has never been a single moment where you were truly alone. My love surrounded you, even when you felt it least. This is the hour where everything can change. There is a reason the archangels are urging you not to turn away. They know what is coming. They have seen the traps the enemy tried to set. They know the blessings I have prepared are greater than anything the world has ever offered you. But you must listen. You must open your heart. You must decide that today is not like any other day. If you trust that I am turning every pain into purpose, every trial into testimony, I ask you to comment 555 as your signal of trust. The power that flows from my throne is unstoppable. You may look at your life and see brokenness, but I see beauty being formed through every scar. My child, you are not a mistake. You are my design, my beloved, my chosen one. I have set my angels to watch over you, so that no harm can overtake you unless it is meant to draw you closer to me. Every blessing I have is still waiting to be poured out. My presence is all around you now, even in the quiet moments when you feel abandoned. I am here, whispering hope, declaring victory, releasing protection over everything that concerns you. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Think about how I delivered my people time after time. When the Israelites stood at the edge of the Red Sea, trapped by the enemy, I opened a path no one saw coming. I am opening new ways for you, even now. The 5 archangels are clearing obstacles, fighting battles you never knew existed, and making the way straight. I am the God who makes the impossible possible. If you feel a stirring that something in your life is about to shift, it is because my spirit is moving on your behalf. You have spent long enough doubting your worth, wondering if you are truly chosen. I am telling you today, you are chosen not because of anything you have done, but because of who I am and the love I have for you. The enemy will try to whisper lies, but my truth is stronger. I call you mine. I call you protected. I call you destined for greater things. My blessing is not limited by your past, your mistakes, or your fears. My miracles are released through faith and obedience, and my angels respond to your courage. You have not missed your chance. The 5 minutes you have now are more than enough for me to turn your whole world around. Do not be afraid to hope again, to trust again, to believe that your breakthrough is nearer than it seems. I am not limited by time. In a single moment, I can shift the story of your life. The archangels know this truth, and that is why they are pleading for your attention. Do not let fear, doubt, or distraction rob you of what is being released from heaven right now. If you believe a miracle is coming, comment 1212 and let the heavens witness your faith. When you pray, my child, know that your voice shakes the heavens. The archangels respond not just to your words, but to the faith that lives inside you. Every time you cried out to me in desperation, my angels moved with urgency to your side. Sometimes you felt nothing happened, but battles were being won that your eyes could not see. There are victories I have already assigned to your name, doors that will open, enemies that will flee, blessings that will surprise you. My power is active, not passive. My love is alive, not distant. Let your heart be filled with courage. I am the God who walks through the fire with you, who sits beside you in the storm, who wipes away every tear. My child, the world cannot understand the depth of my love for you, and that is why you have always felt a little out of place. You were made for more. The 5 archangels are a sign that I am investing all of heaven's power into your protection, your blessing, your future. This is the time to rise, to believe, to claim what I have written over your life from the beginning. Stay with me, listen, and receive. What I am releasing is not for those who give up, but for those who cling to hope, even when the world says it is impossible. You are seen, you are chosen, you are under the covering of my angels and my spirit. The breakthrough is coming. Hold on, trust, and know that I am with you, now and forever. The 5 archangels are still here, holding their ground with unwavering faith and powerful love. They have not turned their gaze away from you for even a moment. Their presence is so intense that even the darkness shudders at their arrival. Heaven's armies move at their command because I have placed you under their special care. No curse, no weapon, no whisper of the enemy can break through the wall of light that now surrounds you. If you feel even a small flicker of hope in your spirit, comment 777 as your sign that you are choosing faith over fear. You are precious in ways you cannot imagine. My hands have shaped your destiny before you even took your first breath. There is not a single part of your life that I do not see, not a single thought that escapes my notice. Sometimes the path has been so rough that you questioned whether you could keep walking. My heart has broken with every step you took in pain. But every hardship, every night you cried out, became the soil in which I planted your greatest blessings. The 5 archangels have watched you walk through the fire and never once let you be consumed. I want you to remember the words I spoke over Abraham. I promised him descendants as countless as the stars, blessings beyond number, and a hope that could never die. My covenant has not changed. The same faithfulness I showed then, I show now, and the archangels are the proof of my unwavering promises. When the world mocked Noah for building the ark, I stood with him. When Joseph was betrayed and left for dead, I raised him to power. In every story, in every generation, I have chosen someone to display my glory. Today, that someone is you. You may not see what is happening behind the scenes, but the 5 archangels do. They are shifting circumstances, breaking chains, and turning the plans of the enemy to dust. Do not judge your future by what your eyes can see right now. I am working miracles in silence, breakthroughs in hidden places, and blessings that will astonish everyone around you. If you sense even the slightest stirring of change, if you feel that heaven is speaking directly to you, comment 999 to acknowledge that you are ready for divine intervention. Your prayers matter. Every word you have spoken in faith has created ripples in the spiritual realm. My child, there have been times when you thought you were praying alone, but you were never unheard. The archangels have gathered your prayers like precious treasures and presented them before my throne. There is a divine response for every desperate cry, for every silent plea. I am not just answering your requests. I am doing exceedingly and abundantly above all you could ask or think. My blessings will not just restore what you lost, but will overflow in ways you never dared to dream. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Trust me, even in the moments when you feel most vulnerable, the storms you are facing are not signs of my absence. They are the very evidence of my work in your life. I allow trials to refine your faith, but I never let them destroy you. My angels fight for you, not just in moments of crisis, but in the mundane, in the unseen, in the quiet hours when you feel forgotten. Their devotion is a reflection of my own heart for you, a love that cannot be shaken, a promise that will not fail. The Bible is filled with stories of ordinary people who encountered my extraordinary power. Moses stood trembling before Pharaoh, but with my help he delivered an entire nation. Esther faced death, yet through her courage I saved a people. David was a shepherd boy, yet I turned him into a king. My child, do not underestimate what I can do through your life. The archangels know what I have written in your book. They know you are destined for greatness, and that is why they are here, fighting for your destiny with everything they have. You have walked through seasons of silence, wondering if I had forgotten your name. But every moment has been recorded, every trial has been accounted for, and nothing has been wasted. The 5 archangels have gathered every piece of your broken heart and presented it before me. I am the God who restores, who makes beauty from ashes, who turns mourning into dancing. If you trust that I can turn your story around, comment 1010 as your bold declaration of faith. Let your heart rest now. The archangels stand guard while you sleep, while you work, while you go about your day. Nothing can touch you without passing through my will, and my will for you is good, pleasing, and perfect. My love does not change based on your performance. I am faithful even when you are faithless. I have set a crown of favor upon your head, and no hand can remove it. There is coming a day, very soon, when you will look back and see that every delay, every detour was leading you straight to my best. Remember, the battles you are fighting are not just for you, but for generations yet to come. I am building a legacy through your life. Your faith is breaking generational curses, releasing blessings upon your family, and setting up victories that will outlast your years on this earth. The 5 archangels are here not only for you, but for all those connected to you by blood, by love, by destiny. Their protection extends beyond what you can see, encircling everything that matters to you. Stand firm in hope. Let my promises echo louder than the doubts that swirl around you. When the world says it is over, I am only beginning. When you feel weakest, my strength shines brightest. Trust me, for I am your God. The 5 archangels will not leave until my purpose in your life is fulfilled, until every word I have spoken comes to pass, until every blessing has found its way to your hands. Do not let fear hold you back. The archangels have gone before you, clearing every obstacle. They are your shield, your defense, your silent companions in the darkest night. Lift your eyes, my beloved child, for help does not come from the hills but from me, the Creator of heaven and earth. Your miracle is not a possibility, it is a certainty in my hands. Hold fast. Wait with expectation. I am about to do something in your life that no one can deny. You are chosen, protected, and destined for glory. My angels are with you, my spirit fills you, and my blessings are chasing you down. Stay open, stay faithful, and never give up. For I, the Lord your God, am with you always, even to the end of the age. Listen carefully, my beloved. The hour is more serious than you realize. There are battles being waged for your future that cannot be seen with earthly eyes. 5 archangels have encircled you not by accident, but by divine assignment. They are standing guard because a great blessing is approaching, one that the enemy would do anything to block. I want you to pause now, search your heart, and comment 1515 if you believe that my angels are fighting for your victory in this very moment. This small act opens a door for me to pour greater assurance and strength into your spirit. There are moments when you have felt completely invisible, when it seemed as if your prayers were lost in the noise of the world. I have heard every single one. I have seen you press on when it would have been easier to give up. You have walked with faith even when your hands were empty, trusting that I would fill them in due season. Your silent sacrifices have not gone unnoticed. The 5 archangels have counted every tear, every hope, every surrender. They have watched as you chose kindness when others gave you nothing but bitterness. Each of these choices has become a shining testimony in heaven's records. You must know that I am never caught off guard by your struggles. I have always been the God who steps into the storm before you even call out my name. When Peter was sinking beneath the waves, he cried, "Lord, save me." And immediately I stretched out my hand. The same rescue, the same compassion is available to you today. The archangels are witnesses to my unfailing faithfulness. They see what you are going through, and they stand ready to lift you out of the deep places that feel overwhelming. My power is not limited by your fears, your failures, or your doubts. You may wonder why the pressure has increased, why the attacks have intensified. It is because the enemy fears what I am about to release into your life. He knows the blessing is close, that the miracle is just ahead. He tries to distract you, to discourage you, to make you settle for less than I have promised. But I am greater than every weapon formed against you. My plans for your future are written in indelible ink, sealed by the sacrifice of my Son, and guarded by these 5 archangels who never leave your side. Lift up your head, my child. Do not be afraid of the shadows that try to creep into your heart. My light will always expose every scheme, every hidden trap. The archangels are moving even now, clearing the way, uprooting the seeds of discouragement, and dismantling the lies that have tried to take root in your mind. If you are ready for a new beginning, a fresh wind of hope, I want you to comment 1717 and let heaven know that you are expecting my hand to move. There is no darkness so deep that my light cannot penetrate, no wound so severe that I cannot heal. When Lazarus lay in the grave, hope seemed completely lost. Yet, with one word, I called him out of death into life. The same resurrection power flows through you today. I am bringing dead dreams back to life, restoring lost time, reviving every hope that the world tried to bury. The archangels rejoice every time you choose to believe rather than fear. Every time you hold on to my promises instead of giving in to despair. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Remember, the greatest miracles often come when it looks as if all is lost. When the widow at Zarephath had only enough flour for one final meal, she gave it to my prophet, and I multiplied her supply beyond imagination. When the disciples saw thousands needing to be fed, I took their small offering and turned it into an abundance. The little faith you have, the small steps you take, are all I need to begin a new work in you. I am not looking for perfection, only for willingness. My angels are here to make up the difference when your strength runs out. There have been times when you felt unworthy, unsure, unqualified. But I do not choose people by the world's standards. I look for those whose hearts are open, who are willing to say yes, even when they do not understand the full picture. The 5 archangels are evidence that you are chosen, not for suffering but for breakthrough, not for defeat but for victory. They are guarding the doors of opportunity, holding back every storm, so that nothing will steal the destiny I have prepared. You must not listen to the voices that say you are finished. My word is the final authority over your life. Every promise I have spoken still stands. My love is not withdrawn when you stumble. My blessings do not run dry when you make mistakes. I am the God who redeems, who restores, who makes all things new. The archangels carry this message into your deepest places, where shame and regret try to dwell, and declare freedom in my name. If you are believing for restoration, for a miracle that only I can provide, comment 1212 and let your faith become a beacon for my power to move. My beloved, time is running swiftly. The enemy is working overtime to make you doubt, to make you settle, to make you forget who you are. But you are mine. You are covered by grace, filled with purpose, wrapped in the love that no power can break. The 5 archangels remain at your side, day and night, their swords drawn and their eyes fixed on your future. They will not leave you. They will not fail you. I have assigned them because your destiny is too precious to risk, your calling too vital to be lost. Let peace come over you now. My spirit is descending, bringing calm to your heart and clarity to your thoughts. The battles you have faced are about to produce blessings that will shock everyone who ever doubted you. The struggles are not signs of my absence, but proof of your importance in my kingdom. The archangels stand ready, the windows of heaven are opening, and my hand is stretched out to you. Do not be afraid. Do not turn away. The greatest days of your life are still ahead, and I, the Lord your God, am with you always, unchanging, unfailing, and eternally faithful. Let the gravity of this moment settle in your heart, my child. The world around you is shifting, and even as storms threaten to rise, the protection I have placed over you stands firm. The 5 archangels are not passive bystanders. They are active defenders, intervening on your behalf at the very edge of danger. They have witnessed your hidden pain and heard every prayer uttered in the silence of night. This is a time for courage, for perseverance, for faith that refuses to yield. If you sense the weight of heaven standing with you, comment 111 and let this declaration mark your spirit with boldness. Sometimes you wonder why so many things seem to come against you all at once. You see others moving ahead, finding ease in their paths, while your journey is marked by battles and delays. But know this, those who are most fought against are often the ones carrying the greatest purpose. I have entrusted you with a calling that shakes the kingdom of darkness. The 5 archangels are here because your destiny demands more protection, more intervention, and more miracles than you ever thought necessary. Your story will testify to generations of my power at work in impossible places. Think of Joseph, who was sold by his brothers and left to languish in prison. The world had written him off, but I had not. In the darkness of his cell, I was shaping a leader, preparing him to rise at the appointed time. What felt like abandonment was actually preparation. The 5 archangels at your side are working in ways you cannot see, shifting events and orchestrating connections that will bring you to your place of purpose. Your delays are not denials, they are divine appointments. Your setbacks are setups for a comeback that only I can write. You have not been forgotten. Even as you walk through valleys of uncertainty, my hand guides you. The voices of doubt that echo in your mind are powerless against my word. When I say you are chosen, that is the truth that stands above every lie. The 5 archangels have been given charge over you to keep you in all your ways, to catch you when you stumble, and to fight for you when you are too weary to fight for yourself. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are alone, but my presence is closer than your next breath. There is a breaking happening right now. The old is passing away, and the new is being released. I am turning every sorrow into a song of joy. I am lifting you out of the ashes and setting your feet on solid ground. The 5 archangels rejoice every time you choose faith over fear, every time you trust my promises above the noise of the world. If you are believing for a divine turnaround, comment 2121 and let the archangels carry your hope straight to my throne. Let your mind rest in the assurance that my love is unshakable. I have seen you hold on when every circumstance tried to make you let go. Your persistence, your hope, your refusal to be defined by failure, all of it is precious to me. The Bible is filled with people just like you, who chose to stand firm even when they were misunderstood or mocked. Noah built an ark when there was no rain. Ruth followed her mother-in-law into the unknown. David faced giants with nothing but a sling and faith. Their stories are not just history, they are blueprints for victory, reminders that my faithfulness never runs dry. You may feel the weight of responsibility pressing down on you. There are people depending on you, dreams that seem out of reach, and burdens you are afraid to voice. Bring it all to me. The 5 archangels are here to help you carry what feels too heavy. They are bearing witness to your struggles and delivering your petitions straight to my heart. You do not have to do this alone. Every time you feel like you are at the end of your strength, know that my strength begins where yours ends. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. When you feel overwhelmed by fear, remember that perfect love casts out fear. My love is your shelter. My angels are your shield. I am the God who parted the Red Sea, who sent manna from heaven, who turned water into wine. There is nothing I cannot do. The 5 archangels are standing guard because I see the greatness in you that the world cannot. If you are holding on to hope, if you are refusing to let go of your dreams, comment 2222 and let the heavens echo your faith. There will come a day soon when you will look back and see that every tear, every disappointment was leading you toward my best. The archangels will rejoice with you when you walk into the blessing that was prepared for you before time began. Nothing you have endured will be wasted. I am a God of restoration, a God of multiplication, a God of miracles that defy all logic. The battles you face now are not the end of your story. They are the soil from which a harvest of blessings will spring forth. Stay close to me. Let my presence be your anchor. Let my promises be your compass. The 5 archangels are not leaving you. They are stationed around you for this season and for every season to come. Their loyalty is a sign of how deeply I care for you. I am not finished with you. I am only just beginning. Your story is unfolding with my glory at its center, and every detail matters to me. Do not let despair win. Do not allow the world's opinion to become your identity. I have named you my beloved, my chosen, my redeemed. The 5 archangels celebrate your victories and stand beside you in your defeats. You are never outnumbered, never unprotected, never unloved. Hold your head high, my child, for the King of Kings has declared you worthy, and heaven itself is cheering you on. My beloved, listen and let these words sink deep into your soul. This very moment is drenched in divine urgency. The world may be rushing around you, but in my kingdom, all of heaven has paused to watch over you. The 5 archangels standing by your side are more than just guardians. They are living proof of my commitment to you. Their presence means that every weapon formed against you will fail. I am building a wall of light that cannot be penetrated by any shadow. If you believe that heaven is standing for you, comment 7777 and let this declaration shine as a beacon of faith. Your journey may be filled with questions, but I have never been silent about my love. There are moments you doubted, moments you could not see past your pain, yet I remained at your side, my spirit whispering peace into the chaos. The 5 archangels have carried your burdens, fighting for your destiny. When you could not even lift your head, you are not forgotten. You are the reason that heaven wages war against darkness every day. You are the prize, the hope, the beloved for whom my son died and rose again. There is power in remembering what I have already done. Think about the Israelites, trapped between the sea and the army that pursued them. They saw no way out, yet I parted the waters and led them to safety. The same miracle-working power is at work in your life right now. The 5 archangels stand at the edge of every impossibility you face, ready to make a way where there seems to be none. I am opening doors no one can shut, and shutting doors that are not meant for you. My protection is not a theory, it is your reality. You have faced storms that threatened to drown you, but I have always kept your head above the waves. Sometimes the battle is not visible to human eyes, but heaven sees every scheme and plot. The archangels have foiled many attacks before you even knew you were in danger. I have spared you from harm, redirected your steps, and poured strength into your spirit when you thought you had nothing left. My faithfulness is everlasting. I never grow tired of helping you. I never withdraw my love, no matter how many times you stumble. If you are longing for breakthrough, do not give up. The blessing you are waiting for may be delayed, but it is never denied. My timing is perfect. Every closed door, every unanswered prayer is working together for your good. The 5 archangels are shifting things behind the scenes, aligning people, orchestrating opportunities, and blocking what is not for you. If you are waiting for your divine turnaround, comment 1010 and let heaven bear witness to your patience and trust. Remember the story of Elijah on the mountain. He stood against the prophets of Baal, seemingly alone, but in reality, I had an army of angels ready to move at his command. You are never as alone as you feel. I have assigned more help to you than you realize. There are unseen battles being fought and won because of your prayers, your faith, your persistence. The 5 archangels do not tire or grow weary. They stand guard every moment, whether you are awake or asleep, strong or weak, hopeful or hurting. Let my promises echo louder than the doubts that knock at your door. I have declared you victorious before you ever entered the fight. The outcome is decided by my word, not by your circumstances. My love is stronger than any failure, my mercy deeper than any regret. The archangels hold your future secure in their hands, carrying every hope and dream you dare to imagine. They are not just protectors, they are deliverers, bearers of miracles, carriers of answers to prayers that have been sown in tears. There have been moments you wanted to walk away, to give up on the vision I placed in your heart. But something kept pulling you back, a hope that refused to die. That hope is my spirit within you. I have invested too much in you to let you fail. The 5 archangels echo my words. Your story is not over. The ending will be far greater than the pain that brought you here. If you believe this, if you are standing for your miracle even now, comment 3333 as a banner of faith over your life. Your legacy will be marked by more than struggle. It will be marked by victory. You are called to rise above, to walk in authority, to be a living testimony of my grace. The archangels are clearing away obstacles, shattering chains, and pushing back the darkness that tries to hold you down. Their power is unmatched because it is sourced in me. They do not grow weak, and neither do I. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Stay connected to me. Let prayer be the bridge that keeps your heart close to mine. When you do not know what to pray, simply call on my name. My presence responds to the smallest whisper. The 5 archangels hear every sigh, every groan, every wordless cry. They carry your heart straight to me. I will answer, not just with words, but with action. My miracles are on the way, my breakthroughs are breaking forth, and my love is covering every inch of your journey. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Do not fear the night. I am the God who never sleeps. I am watching over you, working all things together for your good. The 5 archangels will not let you fall. They will not let the enemy have the last word. I am faithful. I am able. I am with you. The story I am writing through your life will be one of hope, strength, and glory that can never be erased. There is a stirring in the heavens that cannot be ignored. My child, the moments you are living in right now are not ordinary. They are marked with a divine urgency, a sacred opportunity that will never come again in the same way. The 5 archangels I have placed around you are sounding an alarm that cannot be silenced. The plans I have for you are entering a season of fulfillment, but you must not let distraction, fear, or doubt rob you of what is being prepared. If you feel the tremor of something holy awakening inside you, comment 4444 as your declaration that you are listening and ready. You have wondered if you will ever see the breakthrough you have prayed for. There have been seasons when silence answered your tears, when the heavens seemed shut and your faith felt small. But every promise I have ever spoken remains as true now as it was the moment I spoke it. My love is unchanging. The 5 archangels have held their posts, keeping back what you did not have the strength to fight. They have brought messages of comfort, strength, and hope to your spirit, even when you could not see it. You have never been alone, not for a moment. Consider Daniel, thrown into the lion's den because he refused to compromise his faith. Even surrounded by danger, he found peace because I was there. I sent my angel to shut the mouths of the lions, proving once and for all that I alone hold the power over life and death. In the same way, my 5 archangels have been shutting the mouths of your accusers, silencing the critics, and covering you with supernatural favor. You have been protected from things you will never know about. Your survival is not luck, it is my will and my design. When you look around and all you see are obstacles, know that the archangels see what you cannot. They see the doors that are about to open, the opportunities that are being carved out of impossibility. I am weaving together details that seemed random, making all things work together for your good. Your faith is precious to me. Every time you choose to trust instead of worry, every time you worship in the valley, the archangels celebrate. If you are choosing trust right now, comment 888 and let it become a banner of hope in your life. Your destiny is not small. I have written your name in the palm of my hand. The journey you are on is unique and vital to my plans on this earth. There is no one else who can take your place, no one who can fill your shoes. That is why the battle has been so fierce. The enemy knows what is at stake, but his power is nothing compared to mine. The 5 archangels have seen your pain and heard your prayers. They are fighting for you, carrying your petitions to my throne, and waging war against the darkness that wants to steal your future. Sometimes you grow weary of the fight. The weight you carry feels unbearable, and you wonder if you will ever see the other side of your struggle. But even in your weakness, I am strong. My grace is sufficient. I have not forgotten you. The archangels have not left their post. They are a shield around you, a light in your darkness, a promise that you are never forsaken. Their protection is proof of my relentless commitment to your life. Look at the stories of those who went before you. Ordinary people who did extraordinary things because they believed. Esther risked everything to save her people, trusting that I would move in the king's heart. Moses faced down Pharaoh, believing in a power he could not see. Joshua marched around walls until they crumbled. My faithfulness to them is my faithfulness to you. The archangels rejoice every time you step forward in faith, every time you refuse to settle for less than what I have promised. Let my peace fill you now. Rest in the assurance that I am working in ways you cannot see. Even as you wait, I am arranging divine appointments, connecting you to people and places that will unlock your next season. The 5 archangels are already there, preparing the way, ensuring that no harm will come near your dwelling. If you sense that something new is on the horizon, that my hand is moving on your behalf, comment 9999 and let heaven and earth bear witness to your expectancy. You have been marked for blessing. My plans are not delayed. They are perfectly timed. Trust the process, even when you cannot understand it. The archangels are clearing away confusion, bringing clarity, and making the crooked paths straight. Every no you have received was a yes to something higher. Every closed door was a setup for a greater opening. My wisdom far surpasses your understanding, and my love endures forever. Never forget, you are the focus of my affection. I am moved by your faith, your persistence, your hope that refuses to die. The archangels stand in awe of your courage, your willingness to keep believing when others would have quit. I will reward you for every secret sacrifice, every quiet act of faith, every moment you clung to my promises. Your story will end in triumph, because I am the author and the finisher of your faith. Let hope rise in your heart. Let faith anchor your soul. The 5 archangels remain at your side, their strength unwavering, their purpose clear. No enemy can snatch you from my hand. You are loved, protected, chosen, and destined for greatness by the one who called you by name. There is a reason your heart still hopes, even when disappointment has knocked again and again. That hope is not just a fragile wish, it is my spirit alive within you. I am the source of every good thing that still rises in your soul, and I have not abandoned you. The 5 archangels at your side are not there by accident, but by my careful appointment. Their purpose is specific and urgent, woven into the very fabric of your story. If you sense that this protection is for you, comment 1919 as a sign of faith and a testimony that you are not walking alone. The storms that have tried to shake you have only revealed how deep your roots go in me. You have stood when others have fallen. You have chosen to forgive when others would have chosen anger. You have kept faith alive when everything seemed lost. My child, every time you took another step forward, the archangels rejoiced. Every act of kindness, every moment of trust, every breath of prayer has been counted. You are more than a survivor, you are an overcomer, and I am proud to call you my own. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Remember the widow whose oil never ran dry. She brought what little she had, and in my hands it became abundance. I see what you bring, your prayers, your dreams, your fragile faith, and I am multiplying it even now. The 5 archangels are witnesses to every offering you have laid before me. They are delivering strength where you feel empty, pouring hope into places of sorrow, bringing healing where wounds remain tender. You are being carried by a love that never lets go. There have been moments when you questioned if you mattered, when loneliness crept in like a thief, but you have always been seen. Before you even uttered a word, I knew the cries of your heart. The archangels have drawn close in your loneliest moments, fighting off despair, bringing comfort, lighting a candle in the darkness. My presence is not just with you, it surrounds you, covers you, shields you on every side. If you feel even a flicker of hope, comment 2323 and let the heavens agree with your declaration. In the Bible, there are stories of people who waited, sometimes for years, before the promise came to pass. Abraham waited for Isaac. Hannah wept and waited for Samuel. David ran for his life before wearing the crown. The waiting is never wasted. It is in the waiting that faith is refined, that trust grows deep, that character is shaped for the blessing that is coming. The 5 archangels are with you in the waiting, reminding you that delay is not denial. My timing is always perfect, and I will never let you miss what is truly yours. I know how heavy your burdens can be. Sometimes you wonder if you can carry the load another day. But remember this, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you are weary, lean into me. When you feel lost, call on my name. The archangels are a sign that I never expect you to fight alone. They carry your battles, intercede for your needs, and lift you up when you are falling. You do not have to have all the answers. My grace is enough. Let peace flow over you now. Quiet your mind and rest in my promises. The archangels are clearing the path, preparing new beginnings, making the way straight even when it feels impossible. I am restoring what was lost, redeeming what was broken, and opening doors no one else can open. You are stepping into a season where you will look back and see that every trial was actually training. Every delay was divine preparation. If you are ready for a new season, comment 1414 as a step of faith toward what is coming. You have been a light in dark places, a source of encouragement to others, even when you needed encouragement yourself. I have seen every time you chose to bless instead of curse, to believe instead of despair. The archangels celebrate every act of faith, every moment you said yes to me when it would have been easier to say no. Your obedience has written a testimony in the heavens, and nothing can erase it. I reward faithfulness, and your reward is on the way. Do not let regret or shame hold you captive. I am the God who forgives, who restores, who gives second chances again and again. The 5 archangels stand as a reminder that the past does not define you, my love does. There is nothing you could do to make me turn away. My heart is set on you, and my favor is pursuing you. What you thought was an ending will be revealed as the beginning of something new and wonderful. Rest now, knowing that you are never alone. Even when you cannot feel me, I am working. Even when you cannot see the way, the archangels are moving on your behalf. The blessing is closer than you think. The breakthrough is nearer than you know. Keep your eyes fixed on me, your heart open, and your faith alive. The next chapter is filled with hope, with victory, with love that cannot be measured. I am the author of your story, and it is a story of redemption, grace, and endless possibility. My beloved child, do not let your heart grow numb or cold. This is still an emergency hour, and my warning stands as clear as ever. There are only moments left for you to open your spirit and allow my intervention to sweep in. The 5 archangels, more determined than any storm or adversary, have not left their posts for a single second. They are urging you, with all the urgency of heaven, to keep your eyes on me. If you hear my voice in the depths of your soul, comment 1313 and let the world and the heavens know that you are responding to my call. Every day you remain faithful, even when you do not see results. You are building something greater than you can imagine. I have not asked you to be perfect, only willing, only available, only honest before me. The 5 archangels have watched you wrestle with doubt, push through exhaustion, and yet refuse to give up on the hope that I placed within you. They are proud of your courage, and I am moved by your persistence. Your faith is the substance that moves mountains, even when it is as small as a mustard seed. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever.